Hello, YouTube! We're going to be checking out Sol's PvP team again. It's been a while since we did this. It's day 14 of the subathon, which means it's been at least 2 weeks since we did this. And Sol has something spicy in store for me. So he says I'm not allowed to look at the heroes, or at least not straight away. And because of that, we're just going to go and see how his team performs. Now, to make this a little bit more exciting for you, I'm going to tell you some of the heroes we're using in advance, because they are pretty darn cool. We're going to be using a Dark team, and that means we're using Carry, Amun-Ra, Drake, oh yeah, exciting stuff, and even, if I remember correctly, Forcus, whatever you freaking call him these days, I don't know, Forces, some people even call him. Mad. Right, anyway, let's go ahead and give this a try. I'm pretty sure it's Forcus or Forces, it's one of the two. Either way, let's go see this PvP team. So, as you can see, here's our friends list for Sol. JDP just sent us a heart. Very, very kind of you, GDP. And we're going to attack Artorias first. Artorias has a pretty solid PvP lineup. Now, the team we're going to be using is undeployed right now, so I'm assuming Sol's going to tell me exactly what it is. I'm just following my instincts, though. I'm going to filter by Dark, and let's see who we're dealing with here. We got Forcus, we got Drake, we got Carry. Where's the Amun-Ra? There she is. They're all Void 4. Carry is a homeowner. Wild. Then, if you look at our Transcendence heroes, we got Aspen and we have Vesa. So already, this is a gnarly team. So I'm going to stick all our Dark heroes in the back line, and we're going to be using Witch Pet. I think it's going to be Lion, if I had to go ahead and guess. So we're going to go pop that in there. And I guess we just see how this team performs, because against all instincts, you'd assume that this team is not that great. Because it's not got Rogan, it's not got Seahu. They're the backbones of non-Transcendence heroes. Instead, we've got Dark heroes. And they're good, don't get me wrong, right? Forcus is a nice anti-meta pick, because he punishes people for gaining attributes, which is exactly what Rogan and Seahu do. So technically, this could be a nice anti-meta team. And I like anti-meta. Anti-meta is fun. So, with a whopping... How much is that? Is that 54 million power? Dear Lord. Let's go take down Artorias and see how we do. Now, according to Sol, this team's pretty good. So, we've got a Seahu team here. We're dropping down with our Aspen. Vesa's in there too. And we got active skills from everybody. Forcus putting out the debuffs. Loads of damage coming out. We've debuffed that Sherlock. Oh my word. We've already taken down one of their people. That's pretty darn good. It was an opposing Forcus. And the funny thing is, an opposing Forcus isn't doing much to our team, because we don't have Rogan or Seahu. We've got a hit there from Aspen, then from Vesa. Now Carry's doing her thing, stealing the opponent's energy. We're getting hit by that Eos, but we've still got loads of health. Aspen smacking out, doing a ton of damage. We got Vesa coming in there. We got... Wow! Holy smokes! Who said anything about Seahu teams? This team is unbelievable! Wow! You've barely been touched, man. Is he running a Vesa? Because I know Vesa's just nuts. So, do we just have a crazy advantage? I mean, we're punishing them for healing with the Amun-Ra. Forcus? Yo! Look at that damage! Forcus outdamaged the entire opposing team. Vesa did nothing. Forcus did nothing. Seahu? Nothing. Wow. You know what the other crazy thing here we've got? It's Carry alongside Aspen. Talk about Horrify and Energy Steal synergy. They are doing nothing. Because if you're Horrified, you can only do active skills. And if Carry's stealing your energy, it is beautiful. And I guess by having Carry as a homeowner, she's really fast. And a fast Carry means you get in there and disrupt. As for healing, yeah, look at that. Amun-Ra doing a little bit. Vesa doing loads. Aspen healing himself a ton. Wow, let's go again. Let's just see if that was a fluke, or if that was actually really good. And yeah, if you don't know, Forcus punishes you for gaining stats. So it could be gaining attack, gaining speed, gaining anything like that. Forcus pops his mark and does a ton of damage because of it. So because we've got some kind of energy going on here, I think it's energy feed of some kind, it's gnarly. Also, we got Petrify from the Amun-Ra. Don't knock that, right? So there's loads of disruption. You've basically run Vesa and Aspen, who are pretty good. Like, Vesa's just a really good core hero. Then Aspen is like super disruptive. You've got Drake for the debuff. You've got Forkis is disruption. Amun-Ra's disruption. Carry's disruption. You're basically saying to your opponent, nah. You are not playing the game. We've got the Petrify from the Amun-Ra there, locking down that Vesa and that Eos. We're putting loads of stuff out. We're really stretching their Purify thin, because they've got to deal with Fear and Petrify. That's going to make those frontliners have a really horrible time. And normally people put heroes on the back line to dodge Aspen, so instantly we punish them by running Amun-Ra. Amun-Ra, a really interesting hero in today's metagame, actually. So I'm loving this, and we're just annihilating Artorias' team. It's crazy. What's the power level of Artorias? Is this even a fair fight? I'm going to have to go ahead and see, but from what I understand, Artorias has a ton of E5s, maybe more than Jove does. So that's kind of wild. And the power level of the team is more than yours. 64 million. So, whatever we're doing, it's pretty good. Okay, let's go take on Jesus and see how he holds up against this, because I'm impressed, right? I've been longing to see a team like this. Drake, Forkis, Carry, Amun-Ra. It's all my favorites. The Dark faction is easily one of my favorite factions in the game, if not my favorite after Shadow. Shadow is my favorite, but Dark is the best. You know, I was standing Shadow for so long, even when it used to be the worst faction. Would you believe before Ithaca, Tix, and Eloise existed, Shadow was the worst faction? And then suddenly we just got 3 incredible heroes back to back. So fortunate. Really nice. And look at this. Oh my goodness me. Jesus, notoriously one of the most powerful people on the Android servers, can't do anything. The disruption is unbelievable. Holy moly. I think that's the best word I've got here. And Forkis! What? He's not even a homeowner and he's doing more damage than anybody else on the entire team. I'm blown away. I'm actually blown away. This is next level. Okay, let's see who else we can go ahead and test against. There's got to be someone gnarly. I mean, Prometheus boasts his team, right? If you don't know, Prometheus isn't even VIP 11. This is a VIP 10 account, and he consistently beats some of the biggest whales. A lot of fine-tuning has gone into Prometheus' team. So if we can beat Prometheus, that should be kind of cool. So let's go and take down Prometheus, see if we've got him beat, because that will be very, very satisfying. But from what I understand, Prometheus is going to be very hard. Prometheus' account is very fast. He's running Rogan. So this is a very different lineup, very different meta. It's not sustain like you'd expect from people running Seahus. This is much more mid-ranged, right? We've got Vesa, we've got Swordflash, we've got Halora, we've got Aspen. So a very mid-range team. We've got some aggressive heroes here, which is the Drake, Rogan, Swordflash package. Is it enough? We have put Healing Curse on the Swordflash, which means she's going to get absolutely stomped the moment she attempts to heal herself, which she's probably going to take another hero down with her when she attempts to. Although we do have the bubbles from Amun-Ra, which are going to keep us safe, giving us some protection. No, the Swordflash just absolutely ganked herself with her own active skill, meaning her healing was ruined by that healing curse, and oh my goodness me, they're dropping like flies. Our healing's back up. Drake is gone, but that doesn't really matter because we are cleaning house with the rest of our heroes. We got that Petrify coming through. We got the damage coming through, and the biggest damage numbers again, Aspen and Forkis. Let's go again against Prometheus. Let's see how this is, and you are absolutely right, chat. This is crazy. Wow. Loving that. Right, debuffing that Vesa. Lovely position to be in. But funnily enough, Prometheus' Vesa runs a magic stone sword, so isn't as weak to Drake as you'd expect. However, I wonder if we can still carry this up. Let's see. Good active skill there. Nice Petrify on the Swordflash. She does break free, however. Here we go. Hitting out with Aspen. Silence across the opponents. Really nice disruption coming from Vesa. So as well, I know she said she was a good support hero, but Vesa disrupts too. Right, we got Silence and Horrify. Energy Steal happening all from the carry. We got Healing Curse. Petrify, protection for our team. Forkis punishing opponents for getting buffs, and there's a lot of Rogans there giving buffs, so Forkis is getting a ton of damage off. Oh my goodness, they've taken down our Forkis though. That might be bad for us. We are getting absolutely stomped now. Vesa able to put shields up, protecting the opposing team. This could be an L for us, which I'm not surprised by because Prometheus outspeeds, and therefore if Prometheus is able to get his protection up from that Vesa, we're going to have a hard time taking it down. And with no Forkis to punish the opponent for gaining attributes, we are going to lose. So let's try again. It is 1-for-1. Sol versus Prometheus. Let's go. Fight 3. Let's see if this is the decider. Here we are. So we're getting stomped a little bit on our Drake there. Okay, this might be the counter to this team then. That's interesting. So Sol's gone with an anti-meta team designed to disrupt Seahu teams. And Prometheus has gone with a very, very aggressive mid-range, well-built fundamental speed team, right? Very built around speed and aggression, but also got some mid-range heroes like Halora and Vesa, trying to keep him from getting absolutely smoked out. Aspen for the disruption, which is pretty good. And it seems that mid-range is beating pure disruption. So anti-meta is fun against meta, but as soon as you face a slightly different meta lineup that isn't tuned up to be faced against, you do find yourself getting punished. And that is one weakness of Sol's team. He's very much decided to counter a team that is playing into a specific playstyle. Whereas Prometheus is against that, right? He's not running Seahus. He's running the Drake, the Rogan, the Sword Flash, and then he's also got his own disruption coming through from the Aspen, and a bit of silence from the Vesa, and of course protection and buffs from Halora and Vesa as well. So it's very, very cool to see that kind of lineup. Prometheus is taking the crown on that one, which is great to see. I know Prometheus, if he is watching this, is going to be really pleased with that one, because Prometheus loves taking down VIP 13 accounts with his VIP 10 account. Let's go see who else we can go and take on. Who's going to be pretty good here? I know Ursuma is notorious for having a pretty solid lineup. This is 51 million. Ursuma also, like Prometheus, goes ahead to have a pretty solid team where he does a lot of testing, fine-tuning his team to try and beat the big boys. So let's see if the big boys can indeed take down Ursuma, and if it's not going to be the other way around. This is going to be a bit bad for Ursuma. I think Ursuma is following the trend of double Seahu, and that may play against him when we face them with our team using the Drake, the Amon-Ra, the Carry, and the Forkers. So let's see if a sustained team has what it takes to take us down. Because the thing with Prometheus' team, it was aggressive. Much more aggressive than Seahu teams. Seahu teams need time to snowball. And I don't think that Sol's team allows that to happen. That said, the Sherlock here is doing something interesting. We got dubs on our Amon-Ra and on our Drake. Aspen looking pretty mediocre right now. Gotta be careful. This Aspen needs to get a hit off. It is still 6v6. The longer this fight goes on, the worse it is for Sol, because Sol does not have the Seahus to stockpile those damage numbers. So we really need to go and punish this opposing team. We need to get a ton of attacks out. Although I think the Halora is making the difference here. That Queen's Guard, very annoying to face. Eo's getting an active skill off. We're still alive. I'm hoping we can pull this one back with this team, though. Fork is doing an active skill. Petrify on that Halora. Seahu's still attacking back. Very, very tanky Seahu's here, no doubt. And our health is not looking pretty. We need some healing to come through. Vesa is down, our main way of healing. And the team begins to topple. We've lost Aspen. Oh my word, this Dark team is struggling. And I think with that, it's going to be a win for Ursuma. No doubt. The shields are up from Lion, but it's not going to do anything because all we have is a Carry and a Forkis. That's going to be no match for a 6-man full Seahu lineup that's fully charged with tons of buffs. That is going to be a problem. I don't think this Carry is going to hold in at all. Guys, that is an L for Jove. The Dark team takes another loss. Unfortunately, not holding up like it did before. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's go see how this one rolls for a second time. Okay, Aspen hitting the back line there. We have active skill from the opposing Eos. That's a little bit annoying. We're taking hits on our Carry. She's looking a bit squish. If we lose Carry, that could be bad news. We have no protection right now. We need to get some bubbles up real fast. We got some Amon-Ra bubbles here to protect us. However, Queen's Guard does go through that, and that's not nice. If we can get some shields up, maybe, Vesa, that would be great. They've doved our Forkis. That's a problem. Vesa does have an active skill coming through here. Carry is down. She will return. However, Queen's Guard is going to take down our Aspen, going through the Amon-Ra bubbles. That is annoying. Getting punished for being quicker there. So Amon-Ra bubbles didn't actually heal the Aspen. Instead, he got himself hurt by hitting the Halora and then getting punished himself. That's nasty. Queen's Guard, really good ability. Halora, fantastic hero. We've got Healing Curse on Halora, but I don't think that's going to do much. Healed right back again. Vesa is down. The team is beginning to crumble, and that is going to be another win for Ursuma. Let's go again. Third fight. Can we claw this back? And the Queen is bad for this team. It really is, right? The teams we're facing are a struggle. It seems Queen is definitely the counter to this team, right? Queen is just a really good PvP hero. And honestly, I think you really do need to run it. The attack bonuses you get, debuffing the crit the opposing team does whilst increasing the crit you do to them. She's just a really solid hero. Now, we have Petrified, which means she is not going to get an active skill if we're lucky. So that should be pretty good. It is, however, only round 1, so she should break free and attack first if she's built for speed. Let's see how this Halora does. Is she quick enough? Here comes the start of round 2. There's the active skill. That's bad news for us. Taking a Halora active skill is going to play against us. We put Healing Curse out on the opposing Seahus and on the Halora. No big major healing coming through here. And the fact there is no Sword Flash actually is going to work against us, because Sword Flash is a hero that is really countered by Carry and Amon-Ra. So the fact there isn't a hero we can easily gang up on that is a backbone of this team we actually are going to struggle. And I think the thing with Sol's team here is it does specialize in taking down sword flashes. And when people put all of their Celestial Island bonuses into a sword flash, we're fine, right? We're fine, because we take down that sword flash, and all of the stuff they've used, they've spent money on, all of the effort they've put into that one team crumbles because it relies so much on one hero. However, you look at a well-rounded team like this that's got a good core of Halora, Vesa, and Eos, and this is a very mainstay team where you don't run sword flash, you instead run Sherlock with the double Seerhu. It's a very common lineup, and you see here, we've just been defeated. Now, I think Prometheus would have actually beaten Ursuma's team, and I think that's something to worth note, right? That actually, although this team is very disruptive, it does have a lot of weaknesses. So, we've been told now by Sol we need to go and test against Dako, who is actually an OG whale from, I believe, is this Dako or Dako? Because if this is Dako as in the Dako I know, pretty dope. If it's the Dako I know from server 22, which it isn't, this is server 43. So this is probably just our boy Dako. That's pretty cool. This lineup, also pretty interesting. We've got Jara, we got Double Rogan, we got Amon-Ra. This is super weird, right? A Rogan team with a sword... Wait, a Rogan team without Sword Flash and without Drake. So we're just using Rogans for speed and buffs here. So this is a very interesting lineup. I'm guessing this is some kind of energy feed. Another bizarre lineup. So let's go ahead and take them on and see how we do. Hitting those opponents with the Horrify. That's nice to see. Dropping in. Got that active skill from the Aspen. Not quite. No, Aspen's dead. Didn't even get a chance to do much. Oh, and that Jara with her CC. Oh, this is what the Idle Heroes XC is going to look like. A lot of CC and a lot of disruption, locking you down. We got wrecked, bro. You got absolutely steamrolled. So let's go ahead and take down these guys with another fight. So here we go. We're going to be doing the same thing. I'm watching this energy feed here. Let's slow things down to ×2 speed. Rogan's both with Demon Bells, charging up the opponent. Ooh, carry with the energy steal on the Jara. That is going to be a win for us. Forcing Jara to do a basic attack. Come on, surely we can capitalize on that now. We got loads of carry energy steal around. This could be good. Okay. Here we go. Is this going to be a win? I don't know. Nope. That is an L for you again, Sol. So, I'm curious. Let's go check out this team. And also, let's go check out Sol's surprise for me in his hero bag. Let's see what we're dealing with here. We have... What's the surprise? What am I looking for? Sort by imprint. Whoa, 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 whoa. I think I see it. Sol. You built Oberons? Really? Is this what's next on the table? We're going to have to see how Oberon does in PvP. I know you test gnarly crap, right? I know you test, like, janky B-tier teams. Because it's fun. But if you can figure out a way to do this team to make it win, that's kind of cool. I'll give you that, right? I'll give you that. If it works, that's pretty cool. Although, look at this, man. Look at all these Void 4 heroes. This is absolutely nuts. So we were running this Aspen. He had Rui Scepter, no surprise there. Speed attack, I'm guessing? Yeah, so he's nice and fast. Wants to horrify the opponents. Pure disruption is the aim of the game here. Speed, lethal fight back. Very, very nice. Next up, we have Vesa. She's going to be a backbone hero with, okay, Splendid Demon Bell. Not bad, giving us some energy feed there with the speed attack. Again, she's going to get our active skills off. Now, that makes me think that the rest of the heroes are also built for energy feed, which should be pretty cool if it is. So the Forcus, okay, Golden Crown Forcus was doing a lot, and speed HP. That is mad. So a really tanky Forcus was doing a ton of damage. Didn't even have to build him for attack. He's got himself Shelter there for protection. That was very good. We've got ourselves Drake, built very similarly. Block HP, okay. Would have been nice to have, like, speed HP on him, maybe. Maybe that was, like, a misplay by you. Or maybe you're going for the protection that if he does get hit, he blocks. Either way, built purely for health there, for the disruption, for the armor down. Seems good. Next up, we have the carry. She, again, is built for speed HP with the Demon Bells. So, again, going for a tankier build, keeping her alive. Might be better to go for speed attack. If you've got it, you do. But I guess with fine-tuning, you found that speed HP was better for your win rate. And, of course, we have the Amon-Ra here. Speed HP with the splendid golden crown. So we got our energy feed from the carry to make her nice and quick. We've made her a homeowner. And of course, everybody else is using crowns to keep them alive. Really fun lineup. Very solid. No means meta, but of course, a lot of fun. And taking down that double Seahu team belonging to Artorias is very nice. Oh, you've mixed things up here. That's very good. And let's go to the Cloud Island. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, so we have... Is it going to be split homes? Okay, 68 all on that Focus. That's funny. I guess that gives us some nice speed. Yeah, 34. So you put everything in on that one Focus house. And, 67 on this as well. So we're getting a lot of speed there. So I guess we're split, right? So who's the other one benefiting, right? That's going to be the Aspen. Oh, you went 70 on this one? Wait a minute. How many Celestial Island resources do you have, dude? You've got 70 on that house. And then 68 on this one? Dude, that's gnarly. So this is really full across the board. 69, 70, 81, and 66. And then, I mean, Eos is just chilling. We've just got stuff in there. I don't think that does much. And then the Vesa, she's only got a little bit. So she's 78, 78. So a lot of that was focused on Aspen and Carry. Okay, either way, fun lineup. A lot of fun. Let's go take a look then at the Gate of the Void and see what we're dealing with the Galactic Tree. Things haven't changed too much. We've now got 140 Trevor, 140 Light, 140 Assassin, one there, 130 on the heal effect, 136. It's just a pretty gnarly lineup. Look at that. So many of them. All over 100 apart from the Dark one now. Sol, you've been spending heavy, dude. You've been going nuts. And that is going to give us a major advantage. Do bear that in mind. Like, I don't think there's many accounts out there that have a Starspawn collection that looks like this. So when you do see these kind of crazy PvP teams from Sol, do take them with a pinch of salt, because we do have a massive advantage when it comes to Starspawns. And if anything, this just goes to show how powerful Starspawns can be. But it also goes to show how powerful it can be if you just follow the meta, because no matter the Starspawns you've got, we were still losing to some teams that were running pretty solid lineups. And again, shout out to Prometheus, whose account is actually really underleveled compared to a lot of these endgame teams. So actually, guys, I want to know in the comment section down below if you want to go see how Prometheus's team is built, what exactly he's doing, and how he's managing to beat some of the best accounts, even though he's VIP 10 and his power level is only, by comparison, 43 million. Let me know in the comment section down below. Either way, this has been a heck of a lot of fun. Really glad we were able to see that Dark Team Sol. I'll see you all in the next one, and of course, happy idling.